Google just dropped an update to AI Studio that changes everything. And I mean everything. You know how AI Studio was great for building new stuff, but useless for old projects? That problem is gone. Now you can pull your old GitHub projects straight into AI Studio and let Gemini fix them for you. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to bring an old, dusty, half-broken project back to life. And I've got a real example coming up that shows how this could grow a business fast. Let's talk about the old problem first. Before this update, AI Studio was a one-way street. You'd build a project, push it to GitHub, and that was it. If you wanted to keep editing, you had to copy files by hand. Files got missed. Folders broke. It was a mess. Imagine you built a membership dashboard 6 months ago. It works, but it's outdated. No mobile support, old pricing, no FAQ section. Before this update, fixing that meant almost rebuilding the whole thing. Now, that same GitHub repo can become your starting point. Import it, and Gemini reads the whole project like it built it yesterday. Here's how simple this is. Open AI Studio Build. Click the GitHub import option. Connect your GitHub account, but be smart. Only give it the permissions it actually needs. Pick a small project first, not your main business tool. A landing page, a calculator, something low risk. Once it's imported, don't jump straight to editing. Ask Gemini to explain the project first. Something like, review this project and explain what it does in simple language. Tell me the main pages and any obvious problems. Don't change anything yet. This step matters because it shows you if Gemini actually understands what it's looking at before you trust it with changes. Now here's where it gets exciting, and this is the part I want you to really pay attention to. Let's say you run a business like the AI Profit Boardroom, my AI automation community. You've got an old onboarding page sitting in GitHub that hasn't been touched in months. Instead of hiring a developer or rebuilding from scratch, you import that repo straight into AI Studio. Then you type a prompt like this: improve this onboarding page for new AI Profit Boardroom members. Keep the existing functionality, but make the first steps clearer, fix the mobile layout, add a section for upcoming coaching calls, and add a link to the prompt library. That's it. Gemini goes to work on your actual code. Not a guess, not a mock-up, your real project. All right, quick pause here because I want to make sure you get everything from this video. If you want to actually use AI tools like this to save time and grow your business, that's exactly what we do inside the AI Profit Boardroom. It's my community where we take new AI updates, like this GitHub import feature, and turn them into real workflows you can use right away. Every week, we break down tools like this one, show you the exact prompts, and help you apply them to real projects, not just theory. If you're serious about using AI to save time in your business, go check out the AI Profit Boardroom. Link is in the description. Okay, let's keep going, because this feature has more uses than just fixing old landing pages. You can also use it to add new features to something that already works. Say your dashboard works fine, but it's missing a search bar or a filter. You just ask Gemini to add it and tell it to match your existing design so it doesn't look bolted on. You can also use this to rescue a project that got messy in a different AI tool. Built something in Cursor or Replit and it's falling apart. Push it to GitHub, pull it into AI Studio, and get a second AI to clean it up. Different tools can now work together on the same project instead of living in their own little bubbles. This is also huge if you inherit a project you didn't build. Maybe a freelancer built your website and disappeared. Maybe an old employee left and nobody knows how the code works. Instead of guessing, you can ask Gemini. Create an onboarding guide for someone new to this codebase. Explain how it's organized and tell me which files are risky to touch. In minutes, you understand a project that would have taken hours to figure out on your own. And here's the part that matters most if you're not a coder. You don't need to speak developer to use this. You can just say what you want in plain English. Things like, make the pricing easier to understand, or add a page for customer success stories, or make the sign-up form easier to fill out on a phone. Gemini takes your plain request and turns it into real code changes. That's the barrier this update knocks down. You don't need to know what a component or an API is anymore. You just need to know what you want. There's one more use case I want to show you because this one is huge for anyone running a community or a membership site. Let's say inside the AI Profit Boardroom, we had an old prompt library page that members kept complaining about. Hard to search, ugly on mobile, no categories. Instead of scrapping it and starting over, we could import that exact repo into AI Studio and tell Gemini something like this. Review this prompt library page and tell me the top 3 reasons members might be struggling to find what they need. Then rebuild it with categories, a search bar, and a mobile-friendly layout, while keeping every existing prompt intact. Notice what's happening here. We're not asking for a brand new project. We're asking the AI to work with what already exists and make it better. That's the entire point of this update. You stop starting from zero every single time you want to improve something. This also changes how teams hand off work. Normally, if someone builds a tool and then leaves, the next person is stuck guessing how everything works. Now, you can just ask Gemini to write up a simple explanation of the whole project before anyone touches a single line of code. That alone could save hours, maybe days, especially if the documentation was never written in the first place. Now, I have to be straight with you, because I always give it to you straight. This isn't magic. Big, complicated projects with lots of moving parts can still confuse the AI. If your project touches payments, private customer data, or logins, be extra careful. Before you import anything, check for exposed API keys, back up your code, and review every single change before you publish it live. Test small first. Don't hand over your main business system on day one. Here's a challenge for you to actually use this today. Go find one old project sitting in your GitHub that hasn't been touched in months. Make a backup first. Import it into AI Studio. Ask Gemini to explain it to you. Then ask for 5 possible improvements, ranked from safest to riskiest. Don't touch anything yet, just see what it suggests. That one exercise will show you exactly how powerful this update really is. Before you go, let's bring this back one more time. If you want help using tools like this to save time and automate parts of your business, that's what we build inside the AI Profit Boardroom. We turn AI updates like this GitHub import feature into simple, repeatable workflows you can copy for your own business, whether that's fixing an old page, building a new tool, or automating something you're doing manually right now. Link is in the description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, the SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases just like this one, join the AI Success Lab. It's completely free. You'll get all the notes from this video, plus access to our community of 75,000 members who are using AI to move their businesses forward every single day. Links are in the comments and the description. I'll see you in the next one.